Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 6 of A Buffalo Check Christmas. Okay, so for the first DIY today, I'm just going to make these little Rae Dunn inspired stocking tags. So I went to the craft store and I bought these little cardboard discs. They're ornaments, I guess. They're flat cardboard discs and I knew they would be easy to paint. And so I picked up also some white spray paint, but probably would have worked better with craft paint, but that was what I used. And I used a Sharpie and some of this red ribbon. So that's all the supplies you'll need to make these. So since I was going to spray paint them, the first thing I decided to do was to cover these little gold tags on the top. I wanted to keep them gold, so I just took some clear packing tape and covered them before I spray painted them. So now I just took them outside and painted them white. Now when they were dry, I brought them back in and I tore the tape off. It actually was not difficult. This one was difficult, but it was not that hard to get the tape off, and it kept the little tassels gold, so that was good. And then I took a Sharpie and I just started writing our names on each of the ornaments in sort of the Rae Dunn style. It's definitely not like a stencil or anything. It's just hand drawn, and I thought that they looked really cute. It reminded me of the Rae Dunn style, so I did this for each of the tags for each of our stockings. And now I'm just going to take this thin red ribbon and cut about a foot or so and make a little bow, and then I thought I'd glue one to the top of each one of the little ornaments. I thought that that would just give it an extra little touch, makes it really cute. And now I just hung each one on the stocking hook and they were perfect. You can see mine is a little bit longer. I went back and tied the top and made it the same length so that it wasn't so long, but they're perfect. I was going to put them on the actual stockings, but I thought I'll just hang them on the little hooks. That way it works easy. I can just remove them. I thought they turned out super cute. Okay, in this project I'm just going to make a simple Christmas tree sign. I had this extra piece of wood from my Buffalo Check sign, and I bought this $1 bag at Walmart, and it's double-sided so you could actually make two signs, but I just chose to make one with it. So the first thing I did was just paint the entire piece of wood black. I'm going to actually have the black show through the white, so you could just do around the edges if you want, but I just went ahead and did the entire piece of wood. And now I'm going to take my white craft paint and just do like a rough, almost like a dry brushing over the top of the black and just around the edges this time. Alright, now I just took the red handles off the top of the bag. So my wood is smaller than the bag is, so I just lined it up here how far I thought I wanted it to be around the edges, and then I just creased the top so I would know where to cut it. Right here, I was just going along the edges and kind of giving it like a rough cut to make it almost look like torn paper. Okay, now I'm just gonna take my homemade version of Mod Podge. It's just glue mixed with some water to the right consistency. You want it kind of thin, so I just added some glue to my plate and then went back and added some water and mixed it really good with a paintbrush, and it was ready to use, and it works just as well as Mod Podge. So when you're using this or Mod Podge, you want to paint the surface that you're going to lay your paper down on, and then you also want to paint the back of the paper and give it a good foundation to stick to, and then you're going to flip it over and lay it on the wood, and then just put a good generous layer over the top. And this was it took a little while. I just kept going back over it and around the edges because they want to curl up, but you just have to be consistent, and you just keep painting and keep painting. And I left it as it started to dry, and I would come back and just go around the edges with the paintbrush again just to make sure that they laid flat, and it worked fine. It just took a little time. And now that my sign has completely dried, I think it is so cute, and it totally goes with my decor. And this literally only cost me $1. I had an extra piece of wood and bought the $1 bag from Walmart. Okay, so that is it for this little mini series of Buffalo Check Christmas. Thank you so much if you stuck it out and you watched all the way through. You're amazing. I appreciate it so much, and I hope that you got some good ideas. I hope that, you know, it was a style that you like. I know everyone has their own style. This was my style. This is what I chose this year. By now you will have seen the DIYs that I made. Coming up next will be my Christmas decor home tour, so make sure to check that out so that you can see how it all came together. And thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you next time.